Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the biggest show in the world, Sports Bettors TV. Kid, I am so excited today, man, because finally, after a long-ass hiatus, I got my boy Dr. Dizzle back. Kid, what's good, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm doing real good, Rob. It's a pleasure to be back. What's going on, Sports Bettors TV? I'm ready to give you some real good odds again. We're halfway through the season. Got the All-Star game coming up.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great. And I just want to tell you something, man. I mean, there's been a lot of people that have been missing you. And it's crazy because we go on it. We actually, Ryan and I, we actually look at the analytics of the show. And sure enough, dude, it's crazy. We wanted to just market to men because we thought that was going to be our whole audience. But there's actually a lot of females that actually like watch our show. That's actually 51%, dude. That's no bullshit, man. That's real. And I actually got a phone call here that I want you to listen to.
Dr. Dan, you do it for me. Give me some of those hot MLBs.
Yeah, she wants your MLBs, kid. They've been calling, man. I'm for real, dude. So jump right into this, man. Let me know what you got going on here because you know the females are waiting for your stuff, and I'm waiting for it to. Well, because I got to figure out what I got going on here. But what you got, dude?
Well, I love you, ladies, but unfortunately, a little taken. But you can keep dreaming. In your dreams, Dr. Dan will be there for your picks. So let's start off with the AL East, kid. So I'm just gonna go through these just to let you know. I'm gonna let you know who the dead dogs are. We're not gonna go into them too much. Don't want to waste your good people's time. Then we're gonna go into the people who are teetering on the edge and then give you who I think is gonna be killing it.
Works for me.
So with the AL East, the Rays and the Red Sox are dead dogs. Dead in the water. Don't touch them. It's over. Yankees teetering on the edge. They're 21 right now. I do not like taking it, but they just, you can't count them out until it's over with them. Just too much behind it. Your Blue Jays and your Orioles, those guys are going to be in it till the end. If you haven't taken them yet, I would say take them now. The Blue Jays are at 20-1. The Orioles are at 30-1. Those are perfect odds. Either one of those teams will win the division, and both will be in play for the wild card.
All right, man. Well, actually, what I do, just so you guys know, is I consistently watch the odds. I mean, it's a pain in the ass every morning, you know, but I look at it, and what I do is I track and I see, you know, when is the right time to jump in and get them. And what I did was I actually locked the O's in at 40-1. I got Toronto at 25-1, and I got Tampa Biscuit at 100-1, which are really killing me with that, man. I thought they actually look pretty good right now, but once they get rid of Price and all that shit, I think we're in trouble.
And that is a done deal. Price will not be there.
All right, man. AL Central, we got.
All right, we got the AL Central going on. The Twins and the White Sox are dead. I wouldn't touch them. The Indians at 500, it's still a possibility. They're hanging in there. If they get hot after the All-Star break, maybe they do something. But I really think that division comes down to your Royals and your Tigers. The Tigers will win that division. At 7-1 for the World Series, I think they are pretty much odds-on the best team in the AL right now. They're on fire. The Royals are hanging in there. I still think they're going to get the second wild card. So if you like them, they're 40-1 right now. And that's it for the AL Central. You got anything on that?
Well, that K-Sizzle, man, I was actually able to get that in at 65-1 previously. So I'm still kind of feeling about that. They tease us a little bit, you know, by beating up on the Tigers last time in the Tigers field there. But, you know, this last series was pretty brutal, man. They won yesterday, but that was it. Minnesota Twins, surprisingly enough, I got them at 250-1. I know they ain't going to win shit. But, dude, I've been going back and forth with some handicappers. And actually, if you think about it, they have been, I think they're like 9 games under or some shit right now.
The Twins are currently 6 games under, and you might want to lock them in again, kid. Yeah. Because they're 500-1.
Dude, and they are consistently an underdog every single night. I go back and forth, like I said, with my boys, and I tell them, I'm like, dude, they're plus 142 tonight. I'm taking them, bang. And I actually made back my future money with them already, so it actually works out. White Sox, my boy Chris Sale, that's the only time I'll bet on him again. Even though the bullpen got me the other night, and that's pretty much it for that, man. So I'm looking okay, I guess. But maybe not. But what you got next, dude?
All right, we got the AL West, which is really a tale of 2 cities. We got the Astros and the Rangers. They are dead in the water. Count them out. Texas has no hero this year. And then you got the rest of the division. You have the Mariners, Angels, and Athletics. All those teams have a shot to win that division or be in play for the wild card. The Mariners right now at 30-1. They are 7 games over. They're only 5 games out of the division. They really could get hot and do something. The Angels at 15-1 have been remarkable. I knew they were going to be good. I just didn't think this good, especially with losing Hamilton. It's been amazing. But the Athletics, with the trade they made, getting Samardzija in that rotation at 4-1. I like it. I like it at 4-1 for the World Series because they are just that good. This is the year that they finally went for it. I've been waiting for them to make the big trade, spend the money. They did it. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's great, man. Well, that's actually music to my ears because I have the most amount of money on the Oakland A's. I have them actually at 9.5 to 1, which I actually went to 2 different sites and got one at 9 and got one at 10. But I'm really feeling them, dude. I mean, I watch them on TV. I've actually watched baseball, dude. I've done it, man. All right, so I've actually watched it. I've watched quite a bit of games now because I'm dialing in. I got a lot of people throwing me plays, and I got to make money here, so I got to figure out if I'm doing something stupid or not. But anyway, the A's have been rocking. I'm very happy about them, and I'm feeling real good about them. Even though the Tigers just whooped their ass, you know, again. But I still think they're gonna do it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So what else you got, dude?
Yeah, and I want to give you guys one underdog for the whole AL. And this is a team that I have declared dead. So I'll give you that. I declared them dead. But if you really want the underdog play, go with the White Sox.
Oh,
go with the White Sox because the only reason they're at 200 to 1 right now, they have a decent sized checkbook. They can make a trade. They might be able to get a pitcher in there. They might be able to get a bat if they don't become sellers. If they get off hot, look for that team to make a couple trades. Maybe something percolates. At 200 to 1, you can't count them out.
Oh, okay, cool, man. All right, so that's ALs. You know, we got the All-Star break coming up and all that. But let's go right into the NLs, man. We got a lot of people wanting to know who you're thinking on that side.
All right, so we're going to start here with the NL Central. So really, the NL Central, it is a great division this year. Let's just, Cubs are dead. We shot the bear. It's dead in the woods. It's not coming back. I mean, 14 games under, and that division is just dominant. We got the Pirates and the Reds, both at 35 to 1 right now. Both those teams have been hot as of late. I think the Reds have sustained a few injuries. I'm hoping that they can come back. I'm sure they'll make a trade. Their management has been really good when it comes to that. The Pirates have been hot as well. They need to bring in a couple pieces. But your Cardinals and your Brewers is who it's really going to come down to for the division. I really think the Brewers can do it this year. I just think that they've been altogether good. They've had a couple valleys, but their peaks have been just as good as their valleys have been bad. The Cardinals, they just can't do it every year.
Yeah, I hear you. And I go on, also, I do on the Tumblr blog, I actually blog about these teams and all that. And Milwaukee, I have locked in at 25 to 1. They've been terrible lately, though, bro. They've been really, really bad. I mean, it's like, what are they, like 2-8 in the last 10 or some shit? I don't know, but they've been just getting beat up. But you think they could turn it around? I know this is a long season. That's why there's a lot of skids and winning streaks and all that. So let's hope for the best, man. I hope, I knock on wood, that it makes it happen, dude.
10 games is only 1/16 of the season in baseball.
No shit. And that's why the odds fluctuate so much in the future. So, I mean, if you're smart and you're watching this, you can make some money and take almost every team. It's crazy. But what's next?
Exactly. The next, we're going to go with the best division right now, which is the NL West. At least the 2 best teams in what I think might be baseball. The Diamondbacks, the Rockies, the Padres, they're all out. Your D-backs are 300 to 1. They're 16 games under 500, 13.5 out of the division. It's killed for them. The Rockies, 15 games under 500 as well. They're 13 games back, and the Padres no better, 12 games back at 500 to 1. Your Giants and your Dodgers, pretty much neck and neck right now. It's like a half game difference between first place. I love the Giants. There's been rumors today that the Giants might make a trade for Zobrist and David Price from the Rays. If that happens, they're the odds-on favorite. Right now, they're at 8 to 1. If you haven't locked them in already, I'd lock in the Giants. Any team with that rotation that can get into a series and pitch like that can win it. Which is also why I still love the Dodgers. Right now, they're 5 to 1. They've really come on hot lately. They have Kershaw, they have Greinke. If they get into the playoffs, which it looks like they will, either wild card or division, they can outpitch anybody except maybe the San Francisco Giants.
Well, that's actually music to my ears because I do have the Giants 12.3 to 1. It's a combination of 2 different sites, but the Dodgers, dude, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I made that little video about the, you know, with the with the guy swearing at the other guy and all that. I did that, and that was cool, but I got to kind of watch this a little bit and see where it lands, but I'm feeling really good about the San Francisco Giants. I really do. What's next?
All right, we're gonna finish the divisions up with the NL East. So dead in the water is your
ugly.
Philadelphia Phillies. They're going to be trying to trade off their pieces. You know, Cliff Lee will be gone. I'm sure if they can't trade Ryan Howard, they might designate him for assignment even.
Yeah.
They have some guys in the farm they want to bring up. The Marlins and the Mets. Marlins are at 100 to 1. The Mets are going off at 300 to 1. The Mets just won 8 out of 10. And like always, I'm sure they're teasing you. But if you want to take that, I mean, come on, $100 is 30 G's if they win the World Series right now. They have the pitching that if they can sneak their way into the wild card, anything could happen. The division isn't very strong. The Braves and the Nationals are still the two teams that I think it's going to come down to, but they haven't looked great. The Braves are up and down. You know, they did just lose 3 out of 4 to my Mets. They go staggering into the break. The Nationals, again, they've been very mediocre. They haven't been great. They haven't been, you know, just really middle of the road. Maybe that'll play well. Any team that gets hot coming out of the break is who it's going to come down to. So if you like the Marlins, they have a great young pitching staff, even without Jose Fernandez, good young talent. Or the Mets, which have great pitching. There's rumors that they're trying to trade for a shortstop and a left fielder. At 300 to 1, it's worth making a play.
Gotcha, man. I got the Mets, Marlins, and Philly all locked in at 200 to 1 each. It's pipe dream, whatever, but it is what it is. I actually have an experiment going every single night. What I'm doing is I'm taking the Minnesota Twins, like I said before, and I'm actually betting against the Nationals every night, okay, because they're always favored. And they always manage to drop that 1 out of 3 games. They never manage to get a clean sweep. It just doesn't happen. And I'm betting against the Tigers as well because they're always favored. So what I do is that as they lose, what I do is I end up doubling down. As long as the Natties or the Tigers don't go on like a 10-game winning streak, I'll be in pretty good shape. So I'm liking that. It's an experiment. If I'm on here crying on the next episode, you're going to know why, but that's what I'm doing, all right? But it works out pretty good. So I've been doing it since Friday, so we'll see where it lands. We're really excited about it.
I love it.
As far as all my futures, I mean, you know, Mets, Marlins, San Fran, A's, Colorado, Mini, Philly, San Diego, Astros, Cubs, White Sox, O's, Toronto, Milwaukee, Tampa Biscuit, and K-Sizzle. Dude, San Fran and A's look really good for me right now. All right,
if I'm going to pick it, gun to my head right now, I think we're going to have a battle of the Bay Area for the World Series. Both those teams are just looking great.
Cool.
Giants and the A's.
Sounds good to me right now. All right, cool, man. Well, that's the MLBs. We'll get back to him in a little bit. We just want to basically break down, get into our little shout-out section. Just so you know, we're starting a daily show this weekend, dude, okay? So the shout-out's going to be a little tight because everybody's going to get shout-outs in the Daily Show. You got to understand this, man. You guys are going to be calling us every single day, and what we'll do is we'll actually put your little Twitter handle on there as you're talking or your Instagram or whatever. Once we get the videos going, it's going to start as a podcast. But anyway, we got some killer websites. Fanape.com, Global Sports Markets, tipsterspicks.com, Ivy League Picks, and MrParlayKing.com. There's some others. We love you. We'll put you all on the bottom of the video, okay? Rich Winter, Panic Button. He's a great blogger, man. Always writes about us. We appreciate him. On Twitter, we got Big Money Plays. We got Moosefire, Billy Sharp, Dazman Wins. Always been retweeting our stuff, and we appreciate you, bro. Facebook, Anthony Scalza. I believe that's how you pronounce his name on Facebook. He's been throwing me some winners. Thank you. Instagram, Mr. 31 Flavors is a new guy. He's been rocking. Picks for Winners and True Man Sports Group. So anything you got left to add, Mr. Dizzle? Because you got me really excited. Dude, now baseball's not on for a few days, which I'm pissed about because I've been watching it, but whatever.
Look, all I gotta say is watch the Home Run Derby, root for Justin Morneau. It's a great story. You know, kid's coming back from bad injury a couple years. It should be fun. Love the All-Star game.
Yeah, we got the Home Run Derby tonight, right?
Thank you guys, everybody out there watching. All the ladies, love it. Thank you.
All right, so with that said, Sports Bettors TV, as you know, we're the biggest thing in the world, man. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do it now at the top of the screen, okay? Because what's happening is that a lot of people have been hitting me up watching the show like 2 weeks late. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll get it right there, okay? Like the next day, you'll see it. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we're everywhere, man. You guys have a good one, man. God bless.